When God in His boundless mercy has through the Guru imparted the Siddha Mantra, mystic formula of the particular name of the deity, which is the key to the portal of His sanctuary, know that He has given Himself away freely. But it is necessary for you to have that firm conviction. If you lose that invaluable jewel through carelessness and negligence, know that you are unfit for His grace. The right appreciation of this gift is the practice of the mantra and the instructions imparted by the Guru with your whole heart and soul until the goal is reached. Only by so doing will you be able to repay a part of the debt to Him. The more you realize that God is nearer and dearer to you than your near and dear ones, the more you will be the recipient of His grace. Through His grace, you will be free and ever blissful even in this life. Until love and devotion to God grow, one cannot be aware of the transitory and insubstantial nature of the world. The mind is but one, and it cannot be partitioned into compartments, one part given to God and other parts filled with desires for name, fame, and sense objects. God cannot be realized unless the whole mind be given to Him. Unless one can do that, one has to be born again and again in the world and suffer endless misery. In order to renounce the world, one need not take to holy orders or retire to the forest. Real renunciation is of the mind. If you give up the world mentally, it is the same whether you remain in the world or the forest. If you run away to the forest without completely renouncing from your mind attachment for worldly objects, the world will follow you there also and trouble you just the same. There will be no escape from it. If you are to be in the world at all, make God your world. Set up your home with Him. Whatever you do, see or hear, think that to be God. It is all play, a game with Him. Know life to be a game in which Mother herself is the player and you are her playmate. The world will be quite different when you know that Mother is playing with you. Then you will find that in this world there is neither happiness nor misery, good nor evil, attachment nor aversion, greed nor jealousy. Consequently, all illusion, self-interest, and conflict will vanish, and no pairs of opposites can torment you there. All ideas of union and separation, of friend or foe, of high and low, of I and mine, are non-existent in that play of yours with the Divine Mother. There is only inexhaustible bliss, boundless love, and infinite peace. If even a drop of that bliss be experienced, the pleasures of worldly objects will seem contemptible. The possession of even an atom of that love will make the whole world dearer than one's dearest ones, and heavenly bliss will be felt through every pore of the body. There is no fear in that play, no anxiety, no bondage, no weariness. It is always an ever new play. And what infinite modes of play does the Mother know? Endless are the forms and ways in which she plays. One loses oneself in the very thought of it and is merged therein. In that moment of transcendental ecstasy, the play ceases. For who will then play, and with whom? That beatific experience, that state of blissful union, is beyond the reach of speech and mind. He alone knows who knows. Great one, oh, the great one. We want to enjoy all the pleasures of the world to the full and to have the realization of God at one and the same time. Vain dream. It cannot be done, my friend. If God comes and says, "What do you want? Do you want me? Or do you want to live a happy life full of name, fame, health, and wealth for 100 years with wife, children, and grandchildren?" You will find that, except perhaps for 1 in 10 million, all will eagerly pray for the latter. To realize God, one must devote oneself to the task heart and soul, 100%, not even less by a millionth part of 1%, or the minutest fraction thereof will do. What almost all of us seek is to realize Him easily, without much toil and trouble, and without sacrificing anything. We want to compromise between God and the world. We think that if the Guru, out of his infinite mercy, can get Him for us and give us salvation, nothing could be better than that. Alas, how can this be? The Lord must have His entire due, settled, and square to the last farthing. He who really wants Him finds Him. He who doesn't is made to dance to the tune of the 5 devils, becomes the sport of the 5 elements, which comprise the material of the body and the universe: earth, water, heat, air, and space. He is at the mercy of evil influences of all kinds. Swallowing an advertisement, many run after buying gold at half a rupee per tola. But genuine gold alone is gold. Something merely glittering like gold is not gold, but fake and spurious. You only lose the half rupee. Prayer doesn't consist in reading a set formula that bears no fruit whatever. You must feel a real want within for what you pray. Suffer intense pain and agony so long as your prayer is unfulfilled. You have to be restless to find out the way and the means of gaining the object of your prayer, in spite of insuperable difficulties in your path, and to strive heart and soul to achieve it, as if life itself depended upon it. Only then will your prayer be answered and your heart's desire be fulfilled. Only such prayers reach the throne of the highest.